Hello everyone. So it's come to my attention that not everybody that's ordered these razors has used a double-edged safety razor before. So this is what's considered a three-piece razor, and to give you an idea, this is considered a two-piece razor, and this one you just turn the bottom piece here, and when you remove the top cap, the razor is basically two pieces, okay? With the Guido, this is considered a three-piece razor. You just counterclockwise untwist the handle, set the handle aside, okay? And I've got a blade loader now, so I'm gonna be a little bit extra careful, but this is how I suggest you put the top cap, as it's called. Let me remove this blade. This is what's considered the top cap, okay, of the razor. I suggest you lay it in your hand like that, and that does two things. If you're sitting there holding it like this, it's easier to kind of drop it, especially if your fingers are ever wet or have soap on them. So putting it like this makes it much safer and less risk of dropping it, okay? So just put it like that. And then what I've got here is the blades that come with it. This is what King C. Gillette developed in 1903. This is considered the thin double-edged safety razor blade, okay? It is extremely thin, and the way that I suggest you handle it is these what they're called end tabs right here where my thumb is. Okay, these pieces are not sharp on this edge, okay? It is because it's just thin metal, so if you run your finger on it hard enough, yes, maybe you can cut yourself. But this is the cutting edge here, and this is the cutting edge. That's why it's called a double edge safety razor blade, okay? What you're going to do is, as I said, put the top cap in your hand like this, and you're just gonna lay it on there like that, okay? These alignment posts will automatically align everything, as will what's called the top post, okay? There's two different base plates. The closed comb bar that has the closed safety bar here is gonna be the smoother, more mild one. And what you're gonna do is just go ahead and set it on top just like that, okay? I suggest leaving it just like that in your hand, and then just grab the handle and put it in place, okay? What you wanna do, once you get it to that point, I suggest holding it on the sides here. And then you're just gonna go ahead and tighten it down that little bit. You don't need to go crazy, tighten it down just that little bit. You can leave the washer in place if you would like. That'll prevent any marring or scarring on the softer brass material that the razor is. And there you go. This is what's considered an open comb safety bar. Instead of the smooth bar like this one, this has the teeth. And the purpose and the reason for the teeth are for longer hair growth days. If you have 3 or 4 days growth, the open comb allows the hairs to go right in and contact the blade, because the blade is basically sticking up in these teeth gaps here. And so that makes it much easier to tackle longer hair growth. This is considered a little bit more aggressive plate than this one. You can use either one and just try them and see what you feel. And if you like the feel of this is going to be the more efficient, as far as it's going to remove more hair with less strokes than the closed comb safety bar will. And that's pretty much all there is to it. For maintenance and keeping, this is a brass razor. It will get what they call oxidation, that's called patina, and it'll start to discolor. It's very easy to remove. What you can do is just get a microfiber cloth, a clean one, and you're going to use several different products will work. There's one called Brasso. You can get them at Lowe's, you can get them online. There's another one called Flitz. That one works very well as well. Then there's another one, company called Mothers makes one called Mag and Wheel Polish. And you just take a tiny little bit, you dab it on the microfiber cloth, and just basically rub it back and forth, and you'll see the microfiber cloth will get like a black residue on there. That's it, removing the oxidation from the brass. And then that's it. And you just wipe it clean with the softer, unused part of the microfiber cloth. For the handle right here, what I would suggest is to use a soft bristle toothbrush and any of those products that I just mentioned, and basically just do like you would be brushing your teeth, and then just kind of go ahead and get it dry with the with the microfiber cloth. You can try with the microfiber cloth, but with the siping and design on here, these little mini lines that are etched into the barber pole stripes will probably be very abrasive on the microfiber cloth if you were to try to just polish it with the microfiber cloth. But you can try that. Well, there you go. That's how you use a 3-piece razor. And what you're going to want to do is, if this was your face, the shaving angle you're going to use is basically like that. And when I say in my videos, ride the top cap, that means coming more this way onto your face or to your leg, or what they consider riding the safety bar would be rolling it down this way. So the safety bar here is contacting the shaving area more. For this particular razor, the more you ride the top cap and come this way with it, the more that the skin is touching this part of the top cap, the smoother it's going to be. Well, there you go. Enjoy your shave. I highly suggest that you use a high tallow-based soap and a shaving brush. There are some also vegan options if that's something you're looking for. As far as soap, I can give suggestions on both. All right, there you go. Enjoy the shave.